me get us up here. Cannot believe it's 8 o'clock already. The time kind of got away from me today. Hi, Angela. Hopefully everybody had a decent day today. Hi, guys. Moth Rose. Oh, I like that name. Kendra and Jackie and Nicole. Hi. So, good. Jackie's fabulous. I love it. So, I didn't get a chance. It was kind of a busy day at work, so I didn't get a chance to really work on whatever it was I was going to do today. So I figured we'd just have a chat and kind of Mod Podge put it all together. Hi, Dawn, Moonfeather, and Steven's there. Hey, how are ya? Perfect. So I came upstairs for the first time to come on live and realized that Lola, who is still on the banister over there, look, little shithead, knocked my moon off the banister and broke it in half. Oh, he's been a little shit lately. I'm so glad too. Good, good, good. Everybody, Michelle and Tina. Good. I know. He's horrible. He's really mad because we haven't been letting him outside. And we let him outside all spring and all summer. Like every day he gets to go out for a couple hours because he likes to hunt. And then he gets mad at us when it's time to come in. My son said yesterday the same thing, that he was looking right at him and he went to knock something off and he said, no, don't do that. And he went, off it went. Just like, isn't there a commercial like that where they're like, no, 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 no. That's it. So yes, he's being very bad. Hi, Melanie. Miranda. Yes, he is a thug kitty. You're being naughty. And he just looks at me like, yeah, so. Hi, Rhonda. So we have a question already. Yay, yay, yay. Jackie wants to know, do you put your tarot deck in order from time to time, especially after monthly cleansing? Yes, I do, actually. I do because it's funny, after, especially if you like one deck or if you're working with one deck for a long time, give them catnip or valerian. That's a good idea. I know, but catnip sometimes, I mean, I'm kind of afraid because sometimes it makes them crazy, doesn't it? Like whips around the house and stuff, and he's already crazy enough. But I'll try that though, because if that works, yay. He's been so bad. Oh, especially if you're working on the same kind of deck for in NASCAR for a while. If you take it out and put it in order again, and yeah, what am I trying to say? Oh, I find that I notice things sometimes that I didn't notice before. If I really, as I'm putting them in order, you know, you put them into, well, I don't know how you put your deck into order, but when I do it, I put majors, and then each suit I separate and then put them in order and put them together. But once I separate them out into the groups, into the majors and the suits, I really am looking at the cards. So you're kind of looking at them going, do I notice anything new? Hi, Renee, or hey, Renee. And there's a lot of times that I'll be like, oh, you know, I didn't see that before. Or I didn't notice that before. And for me, it helps me to stay grounded with my deck and to keep it fresh and new. And it's funny, you know, I have a lot of decks. I don't have as much as like, you know, Simon, but I have a lot of decks. But I have maybe 4 or 5 that I probably work with the most. And then I'll just kind of switch out. Every month I kind of switch out decks. But I have ones that I work with all fall. And then I have ones that I work with most of the summer. And then I have a couple that just I kind of rotate through. Almost like a reboot, exactly, for the deck. And then I don't know when, how you guys do it, but when I am ready to reshuffle the deck, I am, hi, Crafty. Not many people has, yeah, that's true. Not many has as many as Simon. That is true. I'm afraid to say I haven't counted my decks in quite a while. So our cat is a lazy butt to begin with. Well, sometimes I wish he was, although I have to say it doesn't look like he got on the crystal grid, which I'm very surprised about. I think all the crystals are still there, and even the feathers, which I thought for sure he would get into the feathers. But when I'm ready to reshuffle them, like I've put them in order, I've cleansed them again, looked at them, said, is there anything new I need to focus on? Maybe there's some different aspect of it I need to focus on. Then I usually, when I'm ready to shuffle them again, I put them on a big table. And I do rows of 8. So I don't know how you all shuffle. Sometimes, you know, when you have ADD, hi, Jack. Sometimes when you have ADD, you get a little twinge of OCD in there too. So I get funny about it at first, and I'm like, oh, I don't want any majors to touch each other, and I don't want any suits to touch each other, which, of course, after you really shuffle it, that happens. But to start out with, I put rows of 8. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I start over. And I get all the way to the end. I usually do, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I do 4 rows of 8, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 8. And then I will start from the top, and then I start from the bottom and put another row of 8. I have OCD, it makes for interesting routines and habits. And then I split them in half. And I do another row of 8. Hi, little dandelion. And then I try to, yes, he is a cute kid. For sure. Johnny's a good kid. And Johnny has always, he's always been like the first to comment on all my videos for the 3 years that I've been doing this. He's so cute. He's always there. So then I try to not pay attention and just lay them down. And then I pick them up randomly. Like I'll go diagonally for one thing, and then I'll come up straight up a row, and then I'll try to come over halfway and down. And then I shuffle them all the way. And then usually I just do like a past, present, future reading. And if I get 2 of the same, then I feel like I have to start all over. Yes. Yes. Thank you. You know, I shouldn't say this. I didn't know for a long time which sex Johnny was. Not that I don't, and partially because I don't care either way. So move a cup around at Jen's house. Johnny is very androgynous. So, you know, I didn't know. But such a sweet kid. Anyways, I have to say, sometimes I am not OCD at all. And sometimes I am very. My husband, who is really OCD, I tease him all the time. Like I'll spill salt on the table on purpose because he has it way, way worse than mine. Mine is just a little shuffling my deck while watching TV. Hangman popped out 3 times. Ha ha! You need to look at your deck differently. If your hanged man is popping out, then your deck wants to be looked at in a different way. So look at your deck differently. And that would be my suggestion anyway. So we, you know, it's funny. We did our Tarot Tuesday talk. And we talked about tarot, but I feel like we didn't really get very far with it. She has a channel. Yes. Yep. I know. I watch her channel. My dad touched my crystals the other day. I almost blew a gasket. I have the don't touch my stuff OCD big time. Gotcha. Yep. Yep. And like I said, some people have that, you know, I don't want your energy on my stuff. And some people, yep, could care less. Depends on my energies. Yep, absolutely. So we didn't get to talk a lot about like the actual deck or anything. So I wanted to bring it back up since we did talk a little bit. Tilt picture frames get me. Oh, I bet you I have some of those on my wall right now. As far as, so we talked a little bit about Rider-Waite, and as far as I'm concerned, and again, what works for you works for you. So I hate, sometimes I'm like, I don't even want to say what I like and what I don't like. But I tried for probably 2 years, I betcha, to learn the tarot, not from Rider-Waite, because I hated the Rider-Waite. I hated the Rider-Waite. I didn't think, because it's not a pretty deck. It's not pretty. And it's, to me, it was like, oh, I just don't connect with the images. I don't like it, whatever. And so I tried for 2 years to learn tarot without the Rider-Waite at all. But every deck that I picked up was based on the Rider-Waite. Hi, Kristen. I caught the end again, and if I've been home all day, how did I miss this? You didn't catch the end. I just started, honey. I've only been on for 11 minutes. You're perfect. Because I started late, so you're good. Said the Libra. So every deck I picked up, though, was Rider-Waite, and I tried so hard. Do you think working with a RWS clone would work? I have the Crystal Unicorn deck, and it has the same symbols as the RWS. It depends, Angela. I don't have the Crystal Unicorn deck. I would have to look at it. And it depends on you. If you think you're learning about it, then great. Then it works for you. All I will say is that there's something that finally connected. I think maybe it's because I committed myself more. Maybe it didn't have anything to do with the RWS. But I will tell you that the biggest thing is read. Read for yourself. Read out loud. Write in a journal. Either write. It depends on how you learn. I'm a person that I learn better when I teach, which is partly why I started my channel. But the Druidcraft is my favorite. Oh, I love the Druidcraft. Absolutely. And that's a good one to learn on too, I think. But I needed the symbolism of the RWS, the actual RWS. I needed to look at the Ace of Wands and see that the hand is, now I know it's flipped, I think, for you guys, but I needed to look at it and see that the hand was coming out from the left side of the card, and it was holding the wand, and that the wand has however many leaves it has stuck to it, and then it has however many leaves falling. And there, because every single thing in the RWS deck are symbols that mean something to the card, I needed to sit open with the book and journal about why the hand coming from the left meant anything, and why there was a mountain in here, and why there was streams, so that meant there was water emotions in the card also. So, and about halfway through probably the majors of writing, and actually what I did was, and I wish I had brought that journal up. I have my first tarot journal. I started out with 8 different decks. I had 8 decks by the time I really felt like I learned. I had 8 different decks, and I would take the first card and, yes, maybe not even look at the book. Absolutely. I would take the first card. So let's say, you know, I always started at the beginning. So I would take the Fool, and I took the Fool out of 8 different decks and laid them out. And before I even looked at the book, I said, okay, what does this mean to me? Each Fool may mean a little bit different something. What does this Fool mean to me? And I wrote it out in my journal. This is what the initial impression I get from the Fool in this deck. And then I'd go on to another deck. Okay, what does this Fool look like? Is he standing on a cliff too? Is he maybe staring off into space? Is there a dog behind him? Or is it a cat this time? Or is there any animal? And what does that mean to me? And what symbolism do I initially get from looking at that? And then I'd move on to the next Fool card. And so I did that throughout the entire majors. I was going to do it through the whole thing. But by the time I got done with the majors, I had a couple decks that I really felt like I connected with even more. So I just did like 2 or 3, I think, after that. And then I just started doing readings for myself. What's the benefit of having multiple decks? Okay. So believe it or not, there is a benefit. I don't know if I would start with 8 again. Like I said, by the time I got to the end of the majors, I was down to like 2 or 3. Where am I from? Rochester, New York area. Can you hear the Rochester? I get picked on because of it. But so the multiple decks, what you get out of that is actively thinking about the symbolism of what is there and why. And all of a sudden you start to see, oh, you know what? Now, good luck. I won't be able to find the Fool. Oh, wait. I got my RWS right here anyway. So if we take, let me just try to pull out 3 different RWS decks, starting with the actual RWS, okay? So here is the actual RWS. Here's the Fool. All right. So let me pull out, I've got 8 million decks right in front of me here. Let me pull out another one. Oh, let me get my glasses on so I can see it. What is my favorite YouTuber? I have to say it's kind of a tie. I have my soul sister, Jennifer Ball, from Jennifer Ball's Garage, and Simon from the Hermit's Cave. I love them both. Jennifer is my soul sister, and I love her. But I learned the most, I think, from Simon. Let me just find the Fool, which, of course, now will be like the last card I come to because I'm looking for it, right? Come on. Always, always, always. When you're looking for it, it's on the bottom. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Bear with me here. I can't believe it. Come on. Never ends. Really? If it's the last card, I'm going to be really ticked. Hold on. I'm looking at the last one. Nope, it's not. Okay. Might as well be, though. What the heck? Are you kidding me? There it is. Okay. So this is the Guardians deck. What is it? The Tree Guardians deck? What did I do with it? Guardian Tarot. So here's the Fool from the Guardian Tarot. All right, now let me tell you, hold on. Depends on the day, speaks so much different. Yep, it took me 5 minutes to figure out what RWS means. Oh, I'm sorry, Nicole. It's, you know, that's tarot language, and you're right. I should be careful of that because absolutely, you guys don't necessarily know what that means. I'm sorry. How is the Smith-Waite Centennial Tarot? Yes, absolutely. And I have that one too. This is the borderless one. And this was the first RWS that I fell in love with. I really like this one. Something about the borderless makes me like it even more. And I fell in love with this one and then started liking the actual RWS after that. Yeah, the 77th card. Yeah, I know pretty much. I think there was, I don't know, maybe 5 left. I found each of my decks offer me something a little different, and the way they present the messages to me is different. Voice, way of speaking. Some are very to the point, and some are more soft. Absolutely, for sure. They each have a little different voice, and my attention is at half because I'm very sleepy. Sorry, honey. All right. So each Fool. So this is the Fool of the Centennial, which is basically the same thing. It's just a little bit muted colors, and it's borderless, which of course most of us like the borderless decks better, right? Each Fool, though, will give you something different, but each Fool should give you something the same. So you start to, the more decks you have, so let's say you have 3, 4 maybe. Rider-Waite, yes, Rider-Waite Smith is RWS. Each Fool will give you something the same. And then it starts to connect. And I do have to say, maybe it is better at first anyway to have quite a few. Because when you have 3 or 4 decks sitting in front of you, it's like things start to connect for you. And suddenly you're like, oh, this is why. Like, I'm just going to grab a random deck. This happens to be the Mystic Fairy Tarot. So this is one of my Fools, is a grasshopper jumping. Perfect. Perfect. Grasshopper jumping. So you could say that it looked like both of the Fools were jumping, right? I think this deck is somewhat in order. Yes. Okay. So here's the Fool from this deck. So when we look at it in the context of, here's our Rider-Waite, even though it's the borderless, and here's the Fool from the Mystic Fairy, what do they have in common? So it's like they're up on something high. Yep, wing. So they're both being free. Good. It's like they're up on something high, kind of on the edge, on the precipice of something. They are, now I don't think there's any animals really in this one. There isn't. But they both have kind of, how do I say it? Colorful outfits on. Like, look, they both have tights. They both have green in their tunics. They both have cute little hats. So there's a costume there. Ready to take a leap? Yep, that's a really great way to learn. Thanks, this will help. No problem. Ready to take a leap. They both seem ready to jump, right? Both have a costume on for, you know, kind of looks a little goofy. So the original Fool card, it starts to look like a court jester, like someone who is, many times it has, you know, the balls on the end. And so it starts to look like someone who's there for entertainment. And someone who back in the day when tarot was made wasn't looked at for maybe their smartest, they're not really the sharpest tool in the shed. So they're there for entertainment. They're kind of the funny guy. They are good for a laugh, but they're not the deep thinkers. So inexperienced or young or not mature yet, but ready to go out on their own, right? Does this one have, he has bubbles, which kind of to fairies is they can keep things in their little bubbles there. And he has a sack. So he's ready to go out into the world. He's ready to step off that cliff. And how about this one? What does this have in common? So it's almost like a trust fall. She's falling forward, and there's other little spirits here, entities, that are there to hopefully catch her. Hi, Sue. Welcome. And so she is taking a trust fall. She's leaping forward. She's ready to move forward. That energy is of not really thinking about, that is from the Guardian Tarot. Not really thinking about what's ahead, but looking forward and leaping and ready to do something different and ready to begin the journey and excited about going forward. And maybe they're not planning things out as well as maybe they should. A lot of yellow. Good. Yep. Good. Lots of yellow. Let's grab at least one more here. Let's see. I'm just grabbing decks here, guys. So this is the Saucy Burrito or the Sarah Sabito Tarot. All right. And so, yay, I'm here. So look forward to this time of the night. Yay. Hi, Kay. Leap with faith. No fear, without thinking. Great. Okay, so this one is a little bit different because he's an old man. But what's missing? I hear myself in you when I teach art. Ah, it's cute. What is he missing that the rest of them have? Let's go back to Rider-Waite. It's missing a lot, right? But he is, missing clothes. He's not clothed. So he may not be young and inexperienced, but maybe he is not, he's like a young person again because he's not quite himself. He's not that thinking wise person anymore. He might be kind of, the cliff is missing for sure. He, to me, looks like he's dancing. Now, I don't know. Like I said, I don't read the books. I have them. But he's going commando. But it looks like he's dancing without clothes on. And there's, let's see, what do we have? There's flowers all around him. So he's probably in a meadow, dancing naked and whipping up the flowers around him. But I would think he doesn't need to carry anything because what he carries is on the inside. Perfect. So see, you start to get insight. You start to get, okay, this one is different. And why is it different? And what can we come up with? Because that's different, what does that do for our brain? Let's grab another one. So this is the Tarot Fauna deck. And don't fall. Here we go, because I believe this one is in order too. At least I hope it is. Hermit, Temperance, Hanged Man, Justice. Here we go. Here's the Fool in the Tarot Fauna deck. All right, so what's the same and what's different? Clothes. Don't need to stop a journey. Yep. Oh gosh, any cards with animals I just love. I do love this deck. Honestly, I haven't had a chance to work with it. But I do. It's very cute. So what's the same and what's different, guys? What can we say that could remind us of this? Brand new baby. My first thought was it's pooping. All right. So what you see as pooping, innocent. I see as legs wobbling, just standing. The first time he's standing, like Bambi, it reminds me of Bambi. He's wobbling to try to stand up straight. So he's brand new in this world. He's naive. He's innocent. He's just starting out in the world, and he doesn't know to be afraid of anything. He's innocent and fearless. Innocent and fearless. He's starting his first walk. He's venturing out into the world without any fear because he doesn't know any better probably, but he has no fear. And look, this one says there's no fear here either. He's right on the edge of the cliff. Do you see fear in that face at all? Not a bit. No fear in this. They're all innocent. Yep. Absolutely. Right? Right. Perfect. So let's pull another deck. What else can we get? All right, here we have the Naked Heart Tarot. Great deck. I don't really get that careless edge we can get from the Fool sometimes with the Fawn. I see gentleness. Yep, that's true. And that's true. That careless edge, though, with the Fawn is that he doesn't know any better. What could be around the corner for that Fawn? Well, it depends on where you live, too. Sometimes I live in a hunting territory. So whenever I see a deer, I'm like, oh, hide before they find you. Or, oh, hide before, you know, a car comes around the corner. And when they're real young, they don't know any better. They just start wandering right up to you. They have no idea that humans are bad for you. Don't come up to me, even though I know I'm okay. When you see a fawn running around and playing, they look careless, carefree. Yep. They have no fears in the world. But they should have fears. Witch's Tarot Fool. Yes, yes, yes. In fact, where's my Witch's Tarot is up there. I'll get it. Here's the Fool for the Naked Heart. Oh, yeah, we can go all out with fluorescent stuff on now. Yep. Let's try another card. So here's the Fool for the Naked Heart. And same thing. See, we can get the same thing. This is perhaps a more magical. This is something that is, I see how being more proficient in magical correspondences is going to be helpful. Can you recommend any books or resources for learning more about those? So I will tell you, first of all, as far as, I need my library up here too. Innocence, whimsical, yes. As far as magical correspondences themselves, it's hard because there's so many, you know, you could go from herbs to animals to, there's so many, but I will tell you that the, is it called magical? The encyclopedias, there's a whole set of encyclopedia for magical creatures. There's an encyclopedia for, I don't know if it's magical or not. I need my books up here, guys. I'm sorry. Look on my Pinterest page. I have a whole wall that is magical correspondences. Let's start with another card. Okay, so we're gonna gotta try to keep them somewhat together here. Hold on. And I lost my, here it is. Okay. Let's go on to the Magician. Let's find the Magician. And see what I mean though? If you're pulling out, you pull a couple different ones out and suddenly you start to see there is a running theme a lot of times. All right, so I pulled out the High Priestess. So we're just going to skip to the High Priestess. Why do I have such an aversion to unicorns at the moment? That's funny. I don't know. I don't love unicorns either. Thanks for asking, Nicole. Samantha took her first few steps last night. Yay! It exhausted her and was very painful. Absolutely. But boy, that she's in a good place, I bet. Once they get to those rehab facilities, it is not easy for sure, but Encyclopedia of Spirits, Encyclopedia of Witchcraft, yes, that is the one. That's what I was talking about. I really like those. They're very, they have a whole lot of information for sure. All right, hold on. If I can find the Magician, we'll do the Magician. Because I do want to kind of, here we go. Okay. This is a good card for this too. Okay. So I got to keep my pile straight. I need to get on this Pinterest wall, Jennifer. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, for sure. Okay, I'm so glad that she's up. It is going to be painful, but it's worth it. Yep. Okay, tie a rope around yourself. You will fall deep down the rabbit hole of Jen's Pinterest. That's true. So glad to hear she's not in the rehab. Oh, she's not in the rehab center yet? Hopefully by January. All right. Well, we will keep that energy flowing to her. Oh my goddess, I don't know how the owner of my local witchy store would feel if I opened all her decks to compare. Well, all right. Here's the Magician. So we see now the symbolism is so deep with the Magician. Yes, I will do the Three of Cups next. Absolutely. The symbolism with the Magician is so deep here. So he is doing, hi, Midnight Moon Gazer. He's doing as above, so below, right? Which is one of our big tenets. He has the infinity symbol above his head. And he has all the tools. So every suit is at his disposal. He has the cup is on the table, the pentacles on the table, the swords on the table. He has the wand is in his hand. Every single suit is on the table at his disposal, and he knows how to use each one. He is proficient in every tool there is. He knows the laws of the universe, as above, so below. He is knowledgeable about everything. He's the boss. He is ready to perform whatever needs to be done. I have spent multiple hours on, yes, I know. That's taken me years to build that up. So there is a lot of information on there. Equidistant. Yes. Perfect. All right, let me grab a couple Fool cards. Fool. I'm back on the Fool already. Magician cards. Because the Guardian one is always a little bit different. That's one I like to pull out here. Please don't be all the way at the end. Now I can't remember where it was. Hold on. Judgment, temperance, death. Come on, baby. Where are you? Here we go. Is that roses on the card? That is roses. Absolutely. And lilies. Roses and lilies. Gosh darn it. Come on. There it is. See the white lilies and the red red roses. And they are symbolic too. And his red cloak and his white tunic and all that too. All right. So here we have the Magician for the Guardian Tarot. And what do we see here? Roses are protection. Which Rider-Waite deck are you reading from? Okay, so this Rider-Waite deck is the Centennial Borderless. Yeah, it is. I really do like the Guardian. For me, I'm a tree person, so the Guardian, to me, there's spirits in every tree. I love the Guardian. Okay, so here's the Magician for the Guardian. What do we see similar? What do we see different? What can we say from each card here? We have magical tools. Yep, that's a Ouija board. A pendulum. The Ouija board. There's a lot of differences. Complete balance. Yep. Absolutely. There's a lot of differences with this card, but the similarities are, whoops, my hand was probably on it. Hold on, let me give you a little bit better view first. All right, so he is growing up but rooting down. Yes, as the tree. He is, absolutely. There is, me too, love the look on her face. Very, I know what I'm doing. Very confident, right? Confident. See the animal skull there behind her or him. So death does not worry him or her. Androgynous trees, who knows? Death does not concern this magician at all, though. They are connecting with spirit in their own way with pendulum. Hi, Rachel. We're just comparing decks to see what we can learn if we take out a couple different decks and look at the symbolism. So this magician has control, has absolute confidence in himself or herself. Let me find the magician. This will be the fairies deck here. Which is in order, if I can, here it is. Here's the magician for the, what's it called? Mystic Fairy Tarot. Here we go. All right, so what do we see with him? So again, he's very in control. This magician is almost magician, right? He's got regular playing cards in front of him that he seems to be twirling in the air, completely confidently in focus. He doesn't even have to look at those cards. He knows exactly where each one of those cards is. What else? And he's, let's see, what's he pointing to? Whoops. Come on. There we go. Full of tricks. Yep, absolutely. He's pointing to the 3 of diamonds and the ace of spades. I'm sure there's some symbolism I could get from that. All of the magicians are looking straight at us like, yep, I've got this. He's master of all. He's got a table in front of him too. And he's got some tools on it. He's got the cup there and the sword and the pentacle. Trying to find the wand. Is that the wand over there? Ooh, look at the outline. See the 2 gargoyles on either side of them here? Up in our outline. Sorry, I'm shaking, guys. So the gargoyles are up there. Does that even think about concerning him? Not a chance. And look at, I don't know if you can tell, but in Celtic, which this deck is very Celtic, on, my damn focus. I'm sorry, guys. In Celtic, I'm going to switch hands because this one's shaking. The labyrinth means that's how you take control of yourself. That labyrinth is scrawled onto his table here. So the magician is kind of opposite of the fool. Yep, kind of, for sure. My fox magician card isn't looking at me, but jumping up to dive into snow. He's going to do his thing. They're protesting him. Yep. Yep, they're like, hey, who do you think you are? You don't have control of all nature. But boy, he's confident about it. He's like, yeah, bite me. I don't need you. I got what I need here. There is sometimes an aspect of the magician that isn't necessarily a good thing. Sometimes they're overconfident. Sometimes they think they have it all, but they don't necessarily have it mastered all the way. Let's look at some of the animal decks here. Here we go. So here's the Terra Fauna deck. Autocorrect sucks. They're protecting him. They might be protecting him. That's true, Debbie. I didn't think of it that way. I kind of thought they were like saying, hey, you don't have it all. You don't know what you're talking about. But they could be protecting him too. You're right. Like, hey, he does have it all. Maybe almost cocky. Yep. All right. So here is the Terra Fauna. So here we have, again, a different kind of card. It doesn't have the same kind of symbolism as the Rider-Waite deck, as the Tree deck, the Guardian deck. But it has the same feeling, right? Sugar Glider. Yep. And what is the Sugar Glider? He is confident. He knows exactly what he's doing, boy. He jumps off that tree and he knows he's got this. He has total confidence. There is not a look of fear on that little face at all. He is in control, totally spread out, bending elements to his will. I love it. Perfect. Yep, head on, jumping straight into it. Using air to reach its goal of gliding, absolutely. Using earth, because that's what he jumped off of, right? Absolutely. He has got this. He has total confidence in what he's doing. Using water, because our bodies are made of so much water that he has complete control of his body. And the fire energy, for me, the fire energy is that cockiness, that ability to jump right off that tree without a care in the world. I've got this down. My magician has a cup, like he's giving a toast and holding a sword while standing on a pentacle with a wand laying at his feet with a lit candle on either side. Rachel, perfect. Because now your magician has all the tools. See all the tools? The cup, the pentacle, the sword, the wand is in his hand. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. What other deck? Do we have another deck? What were we looking at? Oh, let's look at the Saucy Burrito real quick. I still say Saucy Burrito no matter what. It's Sarah Sabito, by the way, just in case you don't know. But everybody in the community pretty much calls it the Saucy Burrito deck. Okay. So here we go. Here's our magician. What's the same? What's different? Yes, I will. Next card will be the Three of Cups for sure, okay? Good night, Nicole. Did I miss it? I'll go ahead and take a nap before we... All right. Good luck, Nicole. Get some rest. So blessed to have you as a teacher in my life. Love. Aw. Thank you, Christine. Oops. Damn phone. Focuses on its own. All right. Here we go. So here's the magician. What's on the table here? All right. So this magician has the cup, you know, the 3 cups, and there's something under the cup, and they go all the way down. He's looking down. All right, good. So that's a difference, right? He's not looking straight up. He's looking down. He's looking at that. Yep, he looks sad, almost overworked. Now, the thing we can say is that he's moving so fast that we can't even see his arms. We see different, like he has a whole bunch of different arms because he's moving so fast. And one of them has a wand in it pointing up. Wand pointing up as above. And he is more concerned, juggling, yep. He's more concerned about what's going on the table in front of him. And why is that? Do you guys know this game where you put like a ping pong ball underneath the cups? You have 3 cups and you put one in and you show them. And then you back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. And they have to guess which one the cup is under. He's not paying attention. Although somewhere he's paying attention to the as above. Because he does, in the midst of all this, make a nod to the, okay, I know, as above, I have to give my just due to the universe and how the universe works. He's still managing to keep those globes floating balanced. That's right. That's right. He's juggling these globes and he's concentrating on what's in front of him, because to him, that what's in front of me, this is in control. This is the workings of as below, or as above, so below. This is the in control of the so below. This is the, I'm going to pay attention more to this so below, because that's what's important for me now. He's a in the present moment kind of magician. He's I have to win this game of life. I have to win this so below. In order to have that as above experience, I want to know this so well that I know exactly where that ball is. You are not fooling me. And in the meantime, I'm still juggling. I'm still giving a nod with my wand to the as above. But I am going to be in control and know exactly where that ball is. The person who's on the other side of this table, who's made this bet, is not going to get me. I know what I'm doing. So he's still confident. He might look a little sad. He might look, but it could be resting bitch face. He's in control though, and he's confident about what's in front of him. He's so confident, he's not looking at the juggling balls. He's got them. He's just really paying attention to what's out in front of me. The so below part is what I'm paying attention to now. So the same but different, okay? A little different feel to the cards. That's when you're looking at, this, you get a new deck and you're looking at the deck. Why do I like this deck? Why do I, not sure if I like this deck. Do I connect to this magician? Do I connect to a different magician? This magician, maybe it doesn't have the oomph. It doesn't have the, oh, it's talking right to me thing. It might only, a little bit on the surface of it. It might be right now it doesn't connect to you, and later on down the line, 3 years from now, you've gone through something else different. You've gone through different experiences, and all of a sudden you think, oh, that card. I get that card now. Where's that deck? I got to pull that deck out because now I get that card, and now I'm connecting to this deck. I've had that happen 2-3 times where I'm like, I have this deck and it has this card and I finally get it. I wasn't in the right space to get it before. Now I get it. Now I get it. Okay, and what are we doing? 3 of Cups, right? 3 of Cups. Okay, let me pull out. Where is... All right, am I crazy, blind? Where's my regular Rider-Waite? Oh, I don't need the regular Rider-Waite. Okay. Hold on, we're going to do the Centennial Rider-Waite, right? Okay. All right, let's do the 3 of Cups. Let me find the 3 of Cups. Are you guys getting this okay? Worked 12 hours with kids today. Need I say more? I think I only have 6 play. Oh, I'm sorry, Kay. Yeah, go get some rest, honey. You can always watch it later. No big deal. We're here. Go get some rest. You've been going through a lot lately. You need to make sure you take care of yourself too, right? Definitely get some rest. All right. As soon as I find that 3 of Cups, that's the next card we're going to. And of course, it's... found it. Okay. 3 of Cups. So this is the Centennial. Here's our traditional Rider-Waite 3 of Cups. So what do we see in this? What does the 3 of Cups mean to us for this traditional Rider-Waite deck? So first of all, we see 3 ladies. If I can get my phone to, there we go. So we see 3 ladies. And they are fairly dressed up, right? Yep, a joyous time. They are, woohoo, cheers. They're cheering each other on. They are enjoying, celebrating, for sure. Enjoying each other's company. I believe there's, hold on, let me make sure, but I think there's grapes in here. Yes, okay. So the grapes are very symbolic in this hand over here. Grapes are very symbolic of a celebration of victory. Bonding, friends. See the pumpkin? That is, and then there's grapes on the ground too. That symbolizes that time of harvest. So a great celebration of coming together. Sisterhood, I love it. Of coming together. of harvesting friendships. And I guess wine is same as grapes. Yep, for sure. Of harvest, of coming together, of a work that you've worked on for a long time, kind of finally coming to fruition. The manifestation that you started in the spring when you when you planted, thank you, my brain, when you planted the grapes, when you planted those pumpkins in the spring, and for so long, all you see is these blank vines, and then suddenly they flower, and then there starts to grow a little bit of fruit on them, and you keep up with the weeding, and you make sure it has enough water, and it has the nutrients that it needs to grow. And it takes quite a while for these things to grow. And then suddenly they're big and plump and moist and perfect. And it's time to harvest. It's time to celebrate and enjoy each other. Sorry. I'm behind. Hold on. Why is that interpreted as 3-party relationships? It depends on the person. Because where's my this? Oh, Benebell. Benebell is this. When you want to go into the actual symbolism of Rider-Waite, Benebell is awesome. Now let me get to, here's cups. Hold on. Let's read real quick what she says. So this is, and again, this is great. We want to, if you don't know it all, have stuff around you that can do this. Okay. So celebration, jubilee, merriment. The number 3, it reap what you sowed. I love it. The number 3 is symbols of fruition. Remember I talked with the manifestation, the fruition, the coming forth with what you've been working on. Expansion, amplify. 3 3s, deceit. 4 3s, strategic plan. That's it if you get them in a spread. Okay, 3 maidens. Let me show you the card while I'm reading this. Here we go. 3, hi, Samantha. 3 maidens dance in a circle. Their goblets raised in the air. One wears a white gown of purity. See, symbolism, symbolism, symbolism. Another wears a red gown of vitality, of life, of loving life, living it to the fullest. And the third, the yellow gown of joy and friendship. She holds a bundle of grapes in hand. The earth around them is abundant with plants and fruits. Good fortune and good company. The abundance of fruits and blossoms, particularly the grapes, represent cornucopia, which throughout history has been a symbol of bounty, plenitude, and prosperity. There may be joyous social events ahead. It's a time for rejoicing. There will be happy conclusion in an undertaking that took team effort. So there you go. The team effort part. That to me talks of the 3-party relationship. It's not just a couple. It is a teamwork. It is a more than 2 people because you need that balance of mind, body, spirit. I love it. Yes, 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 yes. This is Benebell's book, Holistic Tarot. Huge, thick book. Love this book. This book is for the technicalities of it. She is great for this stuff. The symbolism, she tells you every damn symbol on this card what it's about. It echoes, hold on. Oh, yes. Team effort. The 3 of Cups is about community, friendship, and camaraderie. It echoes within the theme of celebration and friendships. The seeker has people in his or her life that are dependable, genuine, and a truly supportive of the seeker. These friends are a crucial component to the situation at hand. When the 3 of Cups appears for a female, this could suggest sisterhood or strong, deep bonds with female peers. No matter who the seeker is, the 3 of Cups appears in a reading is about sincere allies who truly wish the seeker well and rejoice in the seeker's successes. Also, notice the significance of the pumpkin in the right bottom of the card. See, here we go. She's so good with this rich symbolism. The pumpkin is a gourd which for many cultures, East and West, symbolizes health, wellness, vigor, vitality. The numerological correspondence of the number 3 suggests fruition and manifestation for the seeker. Hi, Dee Dee. I haven't seen you in a while. Perfect. So manifestation. So what did I say at first? The manifestation of that seed. We planted that seed in the spring, and look, pumpkins and grapes after the manifestation, the fruition, the coming together of all the work that we've done towards this one project. The team effort thing came together, and woo, it worked. It manifested itself. It's beautiful. It's perfect. It's time to celebrate with those allies we have close together, the team. It is about drawing the energy of the earth to bring abundance. Earth energy or resources converges with the water energy of the cups or emotions. Thus, the theme of the 3 of Cups is plenitude. Plenitude. Okay. So that is, see, now this what? Flowers in the hair. Yes, yes, yes. The sky darkens and a bolt of lightning reveals a figure in the distance. Nash has joined the party. Thank you, Nash. Welcome. Maidens with flowers in their hair, like celebrating. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely, like celebrating. So when you begin to, and I'm going to start pulling from the other decks here, but I just want to see how excited we can get about the Rider-Waite. Yes, Benabel Wen. That's her name. Absolutely. The Rider-Waite, to me, when I first started, was kind of bland and boring. Oh, yay. Okay, these old-timey people. But when you start to really look at the card, to really understand the symbolism, I get so excited about it because it's so, like, it suddenly, before I pulled that book out, did I not say manifestation? Look at the pumpkin, look at the grapes, look at their pretty dresses, look at, and why is that? Because somewhere in my head, that, all that reading stuff stuck because I went, oh, look, they're celebrating. It's the manifestation of life. It's this great, you can think of it with your friends. You have this great garden around you and you've manifested this garden and it's a time to celebrate together. And the Rider-Waite-Smith does that perfectly because it was created for all that symbolism. So we can get similar feelings from other cards, but they won't all have the same symbolism as our Rider-Waite deck. So you start to get an appreciation for the Rider-Waite symbolism because you start to look for the things in that deck that trigger your memories, that trigger your, oh, I know what this deck means because my memories, there's pumpkins and grapes. That means I think I may look into getting that deck to help me understand mine. My favorite card. I'm loving this. Learning so much. Good, 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 guys. I'm so glad. I knew for some reason we had to talk about tarot tonight. Okay. So here we go. Here's the Rider-Waite. Here's my Guardian. This is the Guardian's Tarot. So what do we see here? What's the same? What's different? And why do we think? This is honestly the best way I've seen tarot being taught. Ah, so sweet. That's good. I'm getting warm because I'm pulling my energies out. So I'm taking my jacket part off. You'll have to excuse the bra straps. Okay. So what's the same? What's different? What do we see? Besides my crappy focus. All right. So remember that this is a tree deck. So we see at the top of the card, the glare. Sorry, guys. These cards are glossy. It opens your understanding when you look at the surroundings in the cards. Yes, 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 it does. Pine cones. Okay. Perfect. Yep. Fruitful trees gathering together. So here we have 3 of the guardians together again. We have pine cones, which the gloss does not want to allow my focus to happen. But we have pine cones at the top here. There we go. which is the fruition, the manifestation of these trees. So the tree, when it starts out, come on, there it is. Okay. The tree, when it starts out, starts budding, starts growing. This is a pine tree. So it starts out as little pine trees, and you get these little bitty pine cones on there at first, right? And then they start growing. They start coming to fruition. They start manifesting themselves. And that then drops and creates another tree. So, I love it. Pineal gland, pine cone. I love it. Are you a medical person? Me too. I love it. Okay. The guardians are almost see-through in this card. Oh, good observation. So what can we see from that? We can see that see-through, they are transparent to each other. They are open to observing each other. They are completely together in balance of binding mind, spirit. Perfect. They are able to see through each other because they know each other so well. They are like soul sisters. They are sisters. They are each other. They are able to share one another completely. Holy Trinity, absolutely. What do we, if you're pagan, what's the Holy Trinity to us? Maiden Mother Crone. That it is all the manifestation of all life together, and being able to see through that means that you can see that everyone is connected. We all have a connection with each other. We are able to help one another to manifest, be fruitful, bring what we all believe to be true, transparency, honesty, in tune. I love it. Good job, guys. All cards should be matte finished. I totally agree. It would be so much easier for this. The manifestation of each other's goals and wishes and hopes and dreams. If we pulled each other in and accepted each other for exactly who we are, we would help each other to manifest everything that we needed in our life. Everything. Our connections with each other across the globe is so strong that we can help each other manifest whatever we want. We just have to realize that manifestation. We have to realize that connection and use that connection. Remember I talked about the spider web. I see our connections always as a spider web. So if I pluck this spider web, you're going to feel it on the other side of the planet. You're going to feel it on the other side of the planet because that vibration goes out, that energy, that vibrational energy goes out, and you feel that vibration and you go, that did it. I got it. I know. And you know what? I know just what you need back. I'm going to pluck this one. And I get that energy back. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cannot hide. I'm out there for all to see. Perfect. Well, guess I know what deck I need now. I love this. Love this. Maybe honesty and sincerity is key to using the psychic energy of the pineal gland. I love it. Thank you, Nat. Love it. You are so awesome. Love your energy. Oh, thank you. I just get excited, guys. It is to me this, I don't know how to say it. Ever since I started on this spiritual path that I'm on, I see our connections and I want everyone to see it. I want everyone to see it. What a better world it would be if we could all see the connections that we can hold for each other. If we could all care about what happens to our fellow man on the other side of the world. It would be a way better world. Especially in this day and age. Vulnerable. That's a great analogy. Perfect. Okay, let's pull out another one. What do we got here? Let's pull out, not to make a mess of everything here. Let's pull out the Mystic Fairy. So, wands, here we go, cups. 3 of Cups. Perfect. You make me excited about tarot. Yay, good. We are all like-minded. This is a beautiful space to share. Perfect. Willowin, can we do the King of Pentacles next? Absolutely. Let's do that. King of Pentacles next. Court cards are hardest for me too, guys. So don't think that just because I sound like I know what I'm doing. Sometimes I'm blowing air out my ass. All right, 3 of Cups. Perfect. So what is similar? What is different? What is similar? What is different? So we have 3 very alike looking sisters here. Wish we were all in the same room. Could you imagine that energy? No kidding, right? But look at my face. Look at that energy connects. You can connect. We are connected. We don't have to be in the same room. I can feel your energy. I gotcha. 3 ladies rejoicing. Love it. We are all in the same room in the digital world. That's right. Heading out. Thanks, Moonfeather. Join us again. I love having y'all here. All right, so what do we got? We have, perfect. We have 3 fairies, very similar. They're obviously sisters or in a sisterhood. You know how, well, women, I won't say for men, but women, when you spend a lot of time with each other and you start to link up and your menstruation cycles start to link up together, that is the ultimate expression of what this is. We connect to each other. They are enjoying the fruits of their labors, the beautiful flowers they have helped to manifest. Absolutely. See the jug here on the lily pad? So that's that emotional water. That water is, the cups are about the emotional connections that we all have. They are enjoying each other. They're chatting. They are the same but different. Look at, they have like similar skirts on here, but different colors. Come on, phone. You can do it. I know you can. Focus. Damn phone. There it is. Now I'm shaking. Sorry. Okay. Similar wings, different colors. Similar clothing. They are sitting with their feet in the water. So anytime you see feet in the water, they are enjoying the fruits of their labor. Perfect. Anytime you see feet in the water, you think of, or I think of, automatically, I go back to, why are these cards not in order? Damn it, man. Hold on. I'll blow your mind here as soon as I find it. Oh, come on. Help me out, goddess. Put it right here. Here. Right here. Put that card I need right here. Oh, I gotta love it. The star. Ooh, does the star have her feet in the water too? See, now you guys are teaching me. I love it. Here's one. What is it, like the last effing card? Nope, or I passed it. Hold on, because now I gotta find the star too. Hold on, we're getting there. Keep the energy. Hold on, I'm coming. Oh, craziness. Come on. Unless this card doesn't have it. There it is. All right. Now I got to find the star for you. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, come on. I swear I saw the star. It wasn't this far. Hold on. Right here. There it is. Oh, yeah, the star does too. Look at you. Nice. Okay, you're right. The star does too. Shuffle and draw from the top. Guarantee it'll be there. So the star has her feet in the water. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And here's the 3 of Cups. So anytime they're dipping their feet in the water, this is the 3 of Cups. So this is the ultimate. They are immersed in their emotions. Their emotions guide their life because they are the 3 of Cups. They're sisters, their sisterhood, their emotions. You know, as women, we tend to go with our emotions anyway. We don't sometimes have as much logic as the men would like. So, but also, Temperance. Temperance is standing half in the water there. Use the heart of the cards. That's a nerd reference there. Ah, I love it. The Tower. Temperance has her feet in the water. To get the balance, she has 1 foot on the earth and 1 foot in the water. And so she is balancing all of that energy. And so, with their feet in the water, they have that balance of emotion. They are always in tune with their emotion because they're always with it. They're always touching it. They're always talking about it. They are transparent to each other's emotions. They feel each other. They're rooting in emotions. Guess what else does? This may surprise you. The Eight of Swords. Look at, she has 1 foot on the land and 1 foot in the water. Do you know why? Do you know why? Do you? Ready? Half land, half water to catch missing number. Good, good, good. The Swords is the thinking suit, right? So in the 8, she has 1, 2, 3, 4. She has 5 cards, or 5 swords. Yay, hi, Leland. She has 5 swords to the left of her. She has 2 swords to the right of her, and she has 1 sword in front of her. And she has this blindfold on. And she has these binds, but the binds she has done to herself, and they're loose. They're loose because she doesn't, the 8 of Swords, is that what you're talking about? Hold on, I feel like 1 foot is not in the water because you need to pull the foot out in case, right? Hi, Butterfly Magic, welcome. She has 1 foot in the water. She has 1 foot out of the water because she doesn't know it. She doesn't realize it. She doesn't get it. But she is connected. She does have the energy to think through exactly where she's going. But she doesn't want to see it. She knows where it's going. But, yep, not completely driven by emotion, right? That's true. These guys, they are completely driven by emotion, but because this is the cup suit and they are all in it. They are all in. These guys have only 1 foot. So you're right, not completely driven, but they are very aware of their emotions. She is just focusing on emotion though. She is feeling, her thought process is, I can't do this. She's defeated herself. She's put herself in binds. She has blindfolded herself. She has surrounded herself with these swords because she thinks she can't do it. She has convinced herself that I can't work myself through this problem. I can't do it. I'm totally stuck here. And you know what? Screw it. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to bind myself up. I'm going to blindfold. I'm going to do everything I can to keep myself here because, damn it, she's throwing a temper tantrum. I can't do it. And all she has to do is take the damn blindfold off and loosen her binds. They're not very tight. They're really loose. All she has to do is loosen them up, shake them off, and go with what she knows. She has the ability to get herself out, but she doesn't want to do it. She's not ready for it yet. She thinks she can't. She's defeated herself. She's convinced herself that she doesn't have enough knowledge, that it hurts too much to go forward. It's just too hard. I can't do it anymore. I'm too old. I'm too fat. I'm too stuck in my ways. I'm not smart enough. What we tell each, yep, our own worst enemy. She's bound, but in a chair with the swords all pointed to her. That's okay. Then she sees, is her binds not tight though? Can you tell that she could take them off herself? She has convinced herself, her own worst enemy, so much. They are tight. Ooh, what deck are you looking at, Rachel? Good night, all. All right, Kendra, thanks so much for coming, honey. What are we? Oh, we're over an hour. Geez, so it's a self-defeating nature by choice. Yep, usually it is. Usually it is lean helplessness. Usually it is just, you just don't get it. You just don't. Steampunk Tarot by Moore and Fell. Oh, is that the one with the turquoise box? Swords behind could be thought of past. Swords at side, thought of present. Swords in front, thought of future. I love it, Stephen. I love it. Brown. Oh, that's the deck. I don't have that one. I'll have to look at it, Rachel, because don't forget, every deck can learn something different. Learn something different. Really? Did I just say learn something different? Hold on. Let me take a drink. Every deck says something different for you. Every deck is a different kind of energy. Every deck can hit you in a different angle. Nash, I can't right now, honey, because the energy is here. We're here. I'm almost done, though. I'm almost done because I can't go over an hour and a half, guys. Whew. I still got to work tomorrow. But this is, I love that we're working these decks. I love that we're able to work these decks. Let's go back to the Three of Cups and finish that up real quick, okay? I want to pull our last couple cards here. Okay, wait, where am I? Our Saucy Burrito. Was that the last one? Oh, Terrafauna. Let's start with that one, because that one is the one that seems to be always different, right? It's not quite the same. I'm getting out the very first deck I ever bought. Can't wait to dig in. Awesome. Maybe you said it right. The decks expand on themselves. Yes. Can you compare some others to the Eight of Swords? Yes, yes, yes. I will quickly before we leave. Hold on. 3. So this deck is, hi, Johnny. How are you, honey? This deck, the cups is shells, okay? So here we go. Here's the 3 of shells. And come on. There we go. 3 of shells. Here's our Rider-Waite. So what's the same? What's different? What do we see the same? What do we see different here? Can we see? Sorry, guys. God. Ah, there we go. There it is. So here we go. This is this otters? That was my first thought, but I didn't think otters have long tails. Do otters have long tails? I think they're otters. I do, Jackie. I think they're otters too. I didn't think otters had long tails though, but I don't know if I've ever seen a real otter in real life. So yes, like 3 people. Absolutely. So they have 3 shells. Each of them has a shell. They are, yep, otters are playful. For sure they are playful. They do have nice long tails. Cool. I did not know that. I don't know why. I just never thought of them with long tails. What I do always think of, because I love that otters have a favorite stone, and they keep the same stone for their entire life. And they hide it, and they love it, and they keep it, and they always have it with them. I love that otters love stones. I think that's the best. Cups are shells because cups represent our bodies. Our earthly shells love it. Hence, soul is emotion. I love it. In touch with the water, emotions. Perfect, Dawn. Perfect. Love it, Nash. Good. Otters are playful. Perfect. In touch with the water, in touch with themselves. They are, look at this guy, this girl, guy, whoever. They hold hands and sleep. They're super cute. Togetherness. That's right. They are super emotional beings. They are very playful. They are very family oriented. They are very play off one another. They feel each other's company. This one down here, they're really good at using tools too. Those shells are probably their dinner. They shared a meal of celebration together. I love it, Angela. I love it. This one down here is trusting them completely. They're right over him. They're right over him, and he doesn't think they're going to fall on him. He doesn't. So total connection here. There's no worry. There's no concern of, you know, are they going to fall on me? What are they going to do? He's in there just looking right up at him. I'm great. Fun card. Absolutely. Okay, and one last one, our Saucy Burrito one, and then we'll move on to here we go, cups. 3 of cups. Again, this one, very different energies. Where the heck did my, here we go. So, Rider-Waite, Saucy Burrito. Camaraderie, love it. So what do we see here? Water creatures, so completely immersed in their emotions. You're making me crave chips and salsa, saying Saucy Burrito. I know, and I can never say it, it's, hold on, I have to look at it to say it correctly. The Saucerbito? See, all I can say is Saucy Burrito. All right, loving people no matter how different. That's right. Those energies, they have the same energies. Even though they are very obviously not, you know, biological sisters, they are sisters. They are in a sisterhood. They are together. Hi, Zach. How you doing? So we are comparing unconditional love. I love it. We are comparing different decks to learn from what's the same, what's different. We figured out if we can do this, it helps us to understand the cards more. So the Saucy Burrito, absolutely. There's 2 that are very similar. And then 1 that is different. Love the hearts on the arms. Yep, look at, they all togetherness, all trust, all, we have rainbows up top. They have hearts on their sleeves. Oh, they keep their hearts on their sleeves. So again, here we go. They're transparent to each other. The Guardian Tarot, we can see right through them. They're transparent to each other. They're totally trusting each other. They have total and complete trust and faith in each other. So much so that they are completely and totally themselves with each other. So they are wearing their hearts on their sleeves, right? They are, I'm totally open to you. Our connection is so deep. No judgment whatsoever. I love it. No judgment. They're completely togetherness. They are celebrating each other. They are connected together. They have manifested a sisterhood that wasn't there from birth. Authentic self. Yes. This sisterhood did not come about by who they were born to. It came about by seeing each other completely together, whole and with each other. Have you ever seen Polarization Nation Illustrated? They are great with anagrams and overlapping symbols in all media. Awesome, Nash. I'll have to look that up. I have not. They are as one, Dawn. Perfect. I love it. They are as one. Great, great, great. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. While we are here, let's pull out the 8 of Swords. Whew, I'm getting all my decks mixed up. Together in their likenesses and together in their differences. I love it, Stephen. Perfect. I am learning so much from you. I love it. Let's find the 8 of Swords from the Guardian. I so want to see that now. Interested to see what it says. 2, 3, King, 9, 4, Knight, Hermit. Come on, don't be at the back. That's all I'm asking here. John, your energy is amazing. You guys teach me a lot too. You know, like I said, I learn from teaching. So if I could sit in front of you and talk, I learn a ton. And you guys have such insight to things that I wouldn't have thought of. So I'm learning from you just as much as you learn from me. All right, here we go. 8 of Swords. Doing great, enjoying this amazing conversation. Yay, here we go. 8 of Swords. Here's the Guardian. Here's the Guardian. Ooh, so much different, right? So different. Look at, immediately to me, the first thing that comes to my mind is the colors. Wow, are the colors different? It's purposefully combative colors. To me, that red and yellow and green, and it's very bright and abrasive colors. Who knew a deck of cards could get people so excited? Woohoo! So it is very abrasive coloring. There are 3 people here, and my guess is, I bet you, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 3 leaves, or yeah, 3. 8 leaves, 8 leaves on the little one's tree here. And there are no leaves up top. What is this thing? Can't quite see what he's holding. Get a bunch of people, grr, eyesight. Okay, a separation of sorts. Yes, yes. So absolutely, it's like turning away. There's a purposeful separating of herself. This yellow Guardian here, right? Separation of self, absolutely. Oh, yes, 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 yes. So if this is the same Guardian, and there's separate sides of this Guardian turning separate ways, right? They are purposefully turning away. Interesting to look at these decks, Shadowscape and the Mystic Fairy. Absolutely. A disconnect, a childish side to have fun and a serious side to focus. I love it. Right, so it is. Now, see, here we go. Here's a deck that's a little bit different. There's some energies that I see that are the same. And there's some energies that I see that are very different. And that's all right. There's differences in each deck. This deck is very emotional for me. So I can see a lot of, are we seeing, we see 8 leaves. So there is 8 chances. 8 chances on this childhood Guardian here. 8 chances to teach this childhood Guardian. Can we get together in time to teach this child Guardian? Giving their back on each other. Ugh, rips your heart out, right? Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Just turn around. Come back together. You still have time to teach this young Guardian everything that she needs to know from you. She's looking to you. Turn around and join together and be there to teach, to connect, to love it. Don't separate yourself. Don't turn your back on each other. Be able to admit defeat and turn around and start again. We don't have to stay. We can be mad at each other for a while, but don't stay there. You have 8 chances here before she is an adult, a full-fledged Guardian. 8 chances to turn around and try to connect to one another. The small one representing that small part of self we tend to keep hidden from the world. Oh, our shadow selves. Perfect. Look at. Oh, our shadow self saying, please, please accept me. Please love me. Please let me see the light. Bring me out. Hi, sis. Glad you could be here. Bring me out into this world and teach me the connections that I need to see. Absolutely. Love it. Very different. Very different from our Rider-Waite. But it's the same disconnect, right? The same disconnect of, I don't want to see you. I'm not good enough. I'm not enough. I can't do it. Here's the Mystic Fairy. And then this is going to be, this card, guys, is going to be the last one because, boy, it's getting late, huh? We've been on for, over an hour and a half. Holy moly. How are we doing? The child is the only one with leaves, branches coming out of their head. Oh, Stephen, yes, yes, yes. The child is the only one with hope. The only one able to say to them, hey, keep going, keep trying. You can do this. Love it. Love it. Here we go. Here, Mystic Fairy in this one is very similar. Very similar. Michelle, are you leaving us going to my mom's to chat? All right, Michelle. Have a good night, honey. Very similar. So what do we see? She is, hi, Tamaya. She is bound. She's not blindfolded. So at least she can see. Because she can see, in my decks, I'm seeing a defeated version. In the fairy deck versus these Shadowscapes has a subject still fighting the bindings. One of my decks, the card just has 8 different size swords. Is it a pip deck? Pip decks don't give you as much because they want to numerologically do that differently. In which case, we'd pull out Tom Benjamin's book there and work with that. So the fairy, she has no blindfold. She can see, which means whether these bindings look tight, which they do, she can still get out of them because she can see it. And look at every single one of those thorns, even though, wow, that looks like a dangerous situation, but they're pointing out. They're not in her. They're not sticking in her. She has the option. She has the choice. She can see the problem. She can see it. It looks to me like she is looking for external help when she has everything she needs inside herself to free herself. Yes. She's looking at you, at the camera. She's saying, please, can't you help me? Look at this predicament. Look at what I've put myself into. But we're saying to her, yes, you put yourself into. You did this. You know how to do this. You're not hurt. Those thorns haven't cut you. They may look nasty, but you have the ability within you to undo yourself. Pip deck, Grandma. Okay. Pip decks are, the majors are all illustrated, and the minors have only pretty much the same illustration. Usually it's 8 swords for the 8 of swords, 8 wands for the 8 of wands, 3 wands for the 3 of wands. There isn't a whole lot of background. There isn't a whole lot of illustration. There isn't pictures to help you out. That is called a pip deck. And it is usually a Marseille deck, although I have recently discovered it's not always a Marseille deck. They look like a defense mechanism. Ooh, I like that. Good, Leland. A spiky exterior to hide the scared, defeated soul behind them. Beautiful reading. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You can't hurt me anymore. I've put these out here, so if you try to hurt me, you're going to get hurt. Oh, I love it. Pepper, I may have 15 plus years on my pagan path, but fairly new to tarot. It's all right. It's all right. We all are able to learn every day, damn it. I want to learn everything. I never will say I know everything about that. I don't need nothing. I'm good. Gotcha. No way. So absolutely, I love that reading. Look at her face. She's, please, please, do something. Or, you know what? I've been hurt enough. Stay the hell away. If you try to come get me, I'm going to stick you with one of these. I've got them. All that prickliness is on the outside. So you can't tell how soft and gentle and scared and alone I am on the inside. That makes sense. Bought them at Barnes & Noble 15 years ago. Yep, could be. Life is for the learning bugs. For sure. For sure. Love it. I like that one a lot. Let's go to Terrafauna and then Saucy Burrito. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it finally quit on me. That's not bad after an hour and a half, huh? Are we back? All right. I'm here. That's pretty good. An hour and 40 minutes and we're back. That was, it didn't do that not once. I'm pretty proud this time. Okay. Here we go. I love this one. Hi, Lightning. Okay, so here's the Rider-Waite. Here's our Terrafauna deck. Love this one. This is a good one. Here we go. Here's the owl. And she has bound herself to this branch. And she's even holding it in her mouth. She's holding that binding. It's okay, Alice. It's okay, Alice. You made it. She's holding that binding. And her wings are outstretched. So what is she doing? She's giving herself conflicting ideas. She's saying, I want to fly away. Oh, don't let go, though. Yep. Refusing to go where she doesn't want to. Absolutely. Holding herself back, preventing herself from flying free. She is afraid maybe. What will I find? What if I put myself out there and I get rejected? What if I allow myself to go free and I fall? What happens if I loosen these bindings and I don't know where I'm going? What if I meet someone who will hurt me? That's me for sure. I want to be free, but oh no, to be scared. That's right. Stuck in limbo. Absolutely. I can let myself go, but I'm not ready to let go yet. I kind of wanna. I'm starting to flap my wings. Owls are death and change, afraid to live, afraid to change. For sure. Good. Boy, do I want to. I've spread my wings. Look I can be free. Oh, but that one thing. What if that happens? 8 of her feathers have fallen out. Who said that? Good job, Angela. I didn't even notice that. 1. Oh, come on, phone. 1. Come on. 1, 2. You damn phone. I'm going to beat it. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I love it, Angela. Perfect. Good job. There we are. 8 feathers have fallen out. Perfect. Yes, yes, yes. Subluxation. Yes. You can't stay there forever. Yes. The fear. I want to. I'm ready. I think I'm good enough. I might be good enough, but I can't quite let go yet. I'm not there yet. I'm still afraid. What if I put myself out there and I just get hurt? And I have to start all over again. I don't know if I can go through that again. I don't know if I can do it. After reading a couple of tarot books, finally, I get it. Thank you, Jen, and all the rest of you. Feel like I just had a blindfold taken off. Yay, Tina. Self-sabotage, absolutely. We are our own worst enemies. We scare ourselves out of being our true selves. I love it. Okay, guys. An hour and 45. Whew, that's it. Oh, shit. All right, hold on. I got to show the sassy burrito. Last one. Hold on. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. Last one. The what ifs are controlling her. Oh, so much so. Here we go. Sassy burrito. Here we go. 8 swords pointing in at her. She has a binding too. She has a blindfold of sorts, right? Because she's shutting her eyes on purpose. She's shutting her eyes. You know what? If I shut my eyes, maybe I can't see that. darkness coming in. Maybe I can't see those swords. If I just shut my eyes, it reminds me of being afraid when you're a kid and you put the covers over your head. So you're like, nope, if I just put the covers over my head, there's nothing out there to be afraid of. I can just sit here in my cocoon and pretend that everything is warm and safe and good, and I don't see anything that's coming at me. I don't have to, right? Reminds me of the quote, what if I fall? Oh, my dear, what if you fly? Yes! Oh, Angela, that is the perfect 8 of Swords quote. We need to make a meme of that. What if I fall, but what if you fly? What if you fly? Fly! Good night, everyone. Blessed be. Oh, you too, Hexen. Thank you. You're great. I loved your insights. Fear of the pain of hard work, of moving forward. Ah, darkness is closing in on her, him. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You're welcome, Hexen. Come back again. We'll do this again, right? I loved this. Fear of a lot of things. Fear of moving forward. Fear of falling. Fear of what's in the dark. Could be great things, but it might not be. What if I can't handle it? What if you could? What if you just opened your eyes? What if you just took the bindings off? What if you opened your eyes and stepped forward? Love it. Look at that pain. The pain in her face, in his face. The pain of, I just can't anymore. I can't, I've hurt so much. I can't do it anymore. Don't make me look. I can't. What a horrible word, can't. I just can't. I can't do it anymore. That flailing about. Maybe even fear of flying. They stay stuck. They know what to expect. That's right. If they fly free, what if something great happens and I'm not ready for it? What if something great happens and I lose everything I've worked so hard for? But I have this great thing, but oh no, it's different. I can't take the difference. At least I know where I am. I know this branch. I know this tree. I know myself. I know the darkness. It's okay. If I open my eyes, who knows what could be there? I love it. You guys rock. You absolutely rock. I love it. This was wonderful. This was a great session, guys. 2 hours long. But this is what I mean, boy. Just look at things differently. You don't get that card, take a couple of them out. If you don't have one deck, go on my Pinterest board. Look under tarot, I have the majors, not even the minors. I think I have the minors too, but I have the majors. I have the swords, cups, wands, pentacles. I have all different boards. You can pull that up or just type into Pinterest, 8 of Swords, 3 of Swords, whatever. Start looking at different cards. What's the same? What's different? We'll do this again next time. I liked this way of study. You guys gave me a ton. It was great. And now I bet you won't forget those cards we did. I bet you the next time you pull it up, you'll be like, oh yeah, remember that? That's what tarot is about. The shape behind the person sort of resembles a bird. I missed it. Good night. Thank you for sharing. 8 of Swords, conflict, self-deception. I love it. You guys did great. I'm learning from you. You're awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. We'll do the same thing next time. We'll just keep going through the cards. Let's go through all of them. And I'm sorry. You know what? I know I said I was going to do the king, right? The king of Pentacles, I think it was. Next time, that's the first one we'll do. Okay? I'm so grateful for you and everyone else for your insights. I learned so much. Yay. I love it. Good night, everyone. I love this. I learned a lot. Me too. Have a great Friday. And then, woohoo, it's Friday. We're there. We'll have a good weekend. Tomorrow night, let's do more of the same, okay? Blessings, guys. Have a great day tomorrow.